Hello everyone, welcome to yet another tutorial. Today we are going to look at how to create a quadruped character in Maya. So we will be modeling a dog, and because this is like an introductory modeling tutorial, I wanted to create like a stick figure dog, um, which is not like a perfect anatomy of a dog, but we have like stick legs, very skinny tail, a skinny neck, and a dog face. All right. So I was looking for some references for a skinny dog, and my reference is based off of this drawing that I found online. The face was had a little bit of detail, but everything else is just a stick figure. I also looked at this and many others. While modeling, later on we are going to add a skeleton and animate the dog. So what we need to understand is just the anatomy of the legs. So there's a joint here at the uh, hip. Then this becomes the knee. This becomes the knee. This is the hip. And then there's the ankle is at a higher level, and there is a toe, and then there's a toe front. Okay. So there's an extra bone here, which we humans don't have. Our knee will be here. And again, the front knee is going in the back, and then the back knee is coming in the front. So these things have to be kept in mind when you model your character. Okay. So having said that, let us get started with the modeling process. So I'll go to open new file, and I'll create a plane and rotate it 90 degrees and make it 90 degrees, and we will move it up the side view. Okay, and then we will assign the image texture. Hit the 6 key on the keyboard to see it. So it has to be rotated 90 degrees to be able to be seen in the front. This is 180, and we'll have to rotate it 90 degrees. Okay, and then we'll create a cube, and we'll assign a new material to the cube. It is a brownish color. Okay, what we will do is we'll add some transparency so we can see through the cube onto our object. We'll go to channel box, create a new layer, and then we'll make sure that the layer is locked. Okay, so you can see it but cannot select it. Move it back. So our box will be at 0 level. This will be the belly, so we'll move it around. So this is done. By the way, we need to make this. What I want is that the box is going to be as big as the belly, so we will scale the sketch to match the box for the belly. Okay, so approximately that is a good size, and now I can lock it. So this is our box that will be the belly, and we can model half of it, so I can get rid of half of it. So we will add a segment here. This will for the belly. 3. We need a segment for the legs to come out, and then we need this one for the roundness. So we need one here and one here, so we'll say 5. Okay, so these two will be for the legs to be extruded, and we will need one for the middle, and we will need 2 in the end. So 2 plus 2, 4. Fifth one. Okay. So this will be our basic box for our animation. So we'll go to edit mode, and in the top view we have the middle line here. Don't have a middle line, so we will need one more so we can mirror things. Actually, let us not bother about that. We'll just use this to extrude the nail and neck, and we will create everything separate. So I'm using 5, 2 and 5, maybe a 3 here, so we have some more segments. So first we need to convert this into a box, convert this into a round object. So select this and scale it out. Okay. Scale this in. Scale this out. Scale this in. Okay, and then you have to do this from all the sides. So here we'll have to select this, scale up, and then we'll go to edge, double click, and scale it. Scale this out. And we'll do the same thing in the side here. Vertex. Okay. So we got to make sure that everything matches up. Okay, so we try to get it as round as possible, and then what we will do is we will select areas for the leg now. So we need to make sure that these segments here will form the leg. They can have a nice flow. This is for the back legs. So we got to make sure that this is a square. So this will be the first joint, this will be the second joint, this will be the third joint, and then the extrusion for the leg, and then we will make all these straight individually. You can go to edge, select this, make it straight, select this, make it straight. So when you double click, the entire edge loop is selected except at the base. So you'll have to do it the other way. Now here we have to bring these, or actually we'll bring the other one. So we get proper thin square. Same thing we need to do on this other side. We will then now create space for the neck. We can bring this here and bring this here. We can make this follow properly. So we'll extrude the neck. Then we will extrude it a little bit for the head. Scale it big. Extrude it here. Extrude it here. Extrude it here. This one we will extrude it here. We'll need a big one. Extrude it here. Small one. This one extrude it here. Scale it inside. Extrude it. Scale it big. Extrude it one more time. Extrude it small for the nose. Okay, then we'll find areas for the tail. So this one goes here. Again, we can try to follow these properly. So I'll extrude it here, rotate it up, extrude it, middle part, rotate, extrude, rotate, extrude, rotate, and scale inside, and that should be it. That is the tail. We'll work on the feet. Okay, so we need a square for the feet. Why is the back not selected? We'll go to wireframe mode. Alright. This, and this. Extrude it in the front. Then scale it later, one more time. Okay, so I'll go to edge and I will individually scale the or shift and select both, scale, shift, scale, side view, go to vertex, select all these and move it up. So everything should match up in all the views. Alright, if you hit the 3 key, you can see that you have the basic dog shape done. Okay, so the head is little roundish, flattish. Select all these. I can scale it up. Okay, so around nose. And then we need to follow the anatomy of the dog that we were talking about in the beginning. So we will move these legs in the back and we'll move this in the front. So these move in the back, these move in the front. The whole thing can be moved in the front. This whole thing can be moved in the back. And then this is taller than this one. This is less taller. So that is our basic anatomy. Now what we need is edge loops. So mesh tool, insert edge loops. We need edge loops here and here. Every place where there is a joint, we will need edge loops. Do it here. So there's going to be a bend here, so we need edge loop. There is a bend here, edge loop. Bend here, and a bend here, so I'll add two here, one below, one on top, one below, one on top, one below, one on top, one here, one here, one here, one here, one below, one on top, one top, one below. We need one here and one more. Two edge loops. One here and one here. Okay. So that's basically it. In the next class, we will add the ears and we will add the face and finish it off, and then we will move on to rigging the legs. Okay, so thank you very much. What we can do at this time is go to edit, delete by type history, hit the 3 button, go object mode, edit, delete by type history, so it cleans up. Attribute editor, get rid of this, and then you see. Now we need the neck to be narrower, so the neck is too thick. So you can go here and go to vertex mode, and select this and make it narrow. Make it narrow. Make sure that it is a square from the side. Okay. So we get a sketch little dog. Maybe we will need one in the middle here. Create that roundness. Then we need to make this lines flow properly, and then in the middle perhaps. We need to have clean lines. Okay, and that way I have a round body and a face. So keep tuned for further tutorials where we will add more details and start tricking the character. Thank you very much.